Hi guys, Dazzie is finally back with another comic book haul. This time it's episode 153, and I've got a ton of books that I've picked up here locally in my city. Majority of which came from a local gaming shop, but I picked up a couple of crackers as well from the local antique centre. Just when I thought I had put my haul together, then I received an act of kindness earlier this week. So we're going to start with that, guys. Majority of these books are just £1 a piece, all modern issues. I hope you enjoy the show. Starting with that act of kindness, and it came from my good friend Dominic. He keeps sending me books. This was a pleasant surprise. Was not expecting anything at all. He goes by the name of Pieface667 on Instagram. Check him out. There aren't too many of us flying the flag here in the UK, so any support would be very much welcomed. And talking of support, before we continue, if you like what you see, please like and subscribe, share, comment, all that jazz means the world to me and my low-grade productions. Okay, starting with the act of kindness is a book from the New 52. It is a Batman issue, and it comes from Darwin Cook. And there we go. It is Batman 37. And the other Batman 37 from the New 52 is a cracking Joker cover. But this one's a bit of a novelty book. You don't get too many when you've got to flip them. Yeah, happy with that one. Big Batman fan. That New 52 run is absolutely stellar, as we all know. Then we got some Star Wars books. Yeah, and you know my love for Star Wars. And I think this is a key, in my opinion. It is the recent Star Wars run. And this is what I believe to be the first cover appearance of two cracking characters from The Mandalorian. This is Star Wars issue 21. And we know the characters, guys. The first cover appearance of Quill, played by Nick Nolte, and the first cover appearance of IG-11. And a brilliant first season. Those two characters really stood out for me. This is the variant Chris Sprouse Lucasfilm 50th anniversary cover. Delighted to have that one. And then, you know, there's a lot of talk at the moment about the High Republic. Apparently that Acolytes Sith show is going to be set around about that kind of period. I think there's an animated High Republic show coming as well. I've got so many of the early issues when it comes to the keys. I've got the first, second, third printing. I've got the variants, Walmart, you name it. But now I've got the fourth printing, so thanks a lot for that one. That goes nicely with the rest of the books. This is the fourth printing cover by Ario Anidato. And then to go with that one, guys, I was sent a later issue. Again, with that same artist. And in ditto, this is a High Republic issue 13, the variant. Thank you so much. And the final book was a real nice surprise for me. I like option books, and this one is sort of independent book from Titan Comics. This is Horizon Zero Dawn. And look at that cover, guys. Yeah. This is a continuation of the story from the PlayStation 4 game that won a 2018 Writers Guild of America Award for Achievement in Video Game Writing. And now, just in May of this year, he has been optioned and in development for a live-action Netflix TV show. Yeah, and what's more interesting for me personally, this is my first Peach Momoko cover. I know she's got a fan base. This is the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. So many thanks to you, Dominic. And like I said, I'll try and get some books out your way next week, pal. Okay, into the books now that I picked up personally. Majority of which, of course, are keys. The majority of which are £1 a piece. And if they're not keys, I know I can make some money on them. Let's start weak and work our way up, as we always do. Starting with Spawn, issue 23. You know these early Spawn issues are going to get some love. There is apparently another Spawn movie in the works. I think Jamie Foxx and Jeremy Renner were attached at some point. We'll see where that goes. And then moving on, we've got Spawn 24. That is a very cool cover. Is it like the Malibu Sun one? That one is a little bit, isn't it? And then I think there's a remake of this classic horror movie in the works. I thought this was the first volume. Sadly, the second. But we got HELLRAISER from Clive Barker, #1 from Boom Studios. Around about a £5 to £10 book. Pounds. You're going to make money every time. Another copy of this one. This is Teen Titans issue 15 from the New 52 run. It's a die cut, or is it gatefold cover? One or the other. But yeah, I've sold one or two of these in the past, I believe. Around about £5 to £10 book off a quid, yeah. And I picked this one up solely because it's a Spider-Man book. It is a Miles Morales book as well. This is Cataclysm Ultimate Comics Spider-Man issue number 1. And just picked it up because of Miles. Issue 3 of this run, I believe, is where he's first introduced into the 616 continuity. So look out for that one. It's a very undervalued book in my opinion. This book has been having a little bit of love as well. Collectors are seeming to think the next big event is going to be Secret Wars. This was in the Key Collectors Top 20, believe it or not, recently. This is the Free Comic Book Day Secret Wars issue 0. Yeah, pick it up for a freebie. There's a £5 to £10 book at the moment. Then we move back to the gaming shop. Yeah, like I said, I got that Secret Wars for nothing actually, off my mate Lee. Back to the gaming shop from 2011. Moon Knight issue number 1. You know there's a big love for Moon Knight at the moment. Off a quid, money to be made. Happy to add another copy of this one to my collection. This is New Mutants issue number 1. Love these covers on these books. And this is the first appearance of Wind Dancer, who goes on to be Renaissance. Around about a £10 book on a good day. All these early issues are around about 10 to 15. Love that. That one will be up for sale. Picked us another copy up of this one. I remember a couple of years ago, this was all the rage with Powers of X and House of X. This is Uncanny X-Men issue 305. This is the first cameo team appearance of the Phalanx, an alien race. Yeah, the Phalanx are not seen in this issue, but hinted at. So it's one of them grey area books. £1, why not? And then, of course, we've had a lot of Black Adam and Shazam news of late. Shazam, Fury of the Gods. We are going to see the return of the modern Marvel family, and they first appear in this book, Justice League issue 21. I've sold 2 or 3 of these in the past. Money to be made there. Black Adam trailer's just come out, hasn't it, guys? And I've stayed away from it because I'm quite excited by that one. I know Rock appears and everything, but time will tell how it plans out. Talking of screen things, I've just watched the latest Obi-Wan Kenobi, guys. Just showed you some Star Wars book. And I've got to say, I was disappointed in episode 4 after the fantastic episode 3. Yeah, I didn't like the choreography of the fight sequences. I did not like the special effects. I thought some of the plot points were just ridiculous. How he stuck Leia under his coat and nobody could see that. Just absolutely insane. And then the 2 speeders turns up. And they made such a song and dance about Wade dying. We didn't even know Wade. If it had been Wedge, maybe. But Wade... give me some more action. The only time it really sparked to life was when Vader came in and it was force choking Reva. Let's get some action going, guys. I want to see more Hayden Christensen. Why is he in the show? If not to be seen. And then carrying on from that, sorry to get away from the books, I watched Miss Marvel last night and went in thinking I'm not going to enjoy this. Guys, I had a lot of fun with that. Give it a try. I thought it was going to be the younger audiences. Yeah, my boys loved it. But my wife did. And I did too. There's a great scene with Kamala's dad in that when he bursts into her room like dressed up. Oh, guys, enjoy that scene. It's funny. Okay, back to the books, guys. Sorry about that little rant about Obi-Wan. This is New Avengers issue number 6, the second appearance of Maria Hill. Another book I got for free off my mate Lee. Believe it or not, on a good day, this is about a £15 book. The second appearance can go for more than the first, which is, of course, in issue 4. And Maria Hill will be seen again soon in the Secret Invasion MCU show. Then I picked up a little run of books. And I don't do runs on comics, but when I looked online and I saw that the issues 1 to 6 were going for 20 plus, I had to pick it up. I picked up Toxin, issue number 1. Of course, Toxin the character was alluded to in the Venom sequel movie. And then I picked up issue 2. So effectively, issue 3, £6 for the run of books. When it goes for £20 plus, there's money to be made. Issue 4. Issue number 5. And finally, issue number 6 wraps up that mini run. £1 a piece. And then I picked up a signed book. Yeah, I've never heard of it in my life, but when it's £1, you got to go for it. Little known independent publisher, Time Bomb Comics. I picked up Ragamuffins. Oh my days, what's that all about? Well, I picked it up because it's signed there by the writer, Steve Tanner. Probably will never amount to anything, but, you know, £1 is my maximum on that kind of book. And then I picked up another copy of this one, and this one goes surprisingly well. I've seen this go higher as 30 plus. We've had the Titans TV show, Red Hood was in it. There was a lot of alluding to his team of the Outlaws. And here we go. That is Red Hood and the Outlaws, but this is the scarcer second printing. I sold one of these the other day, I believe. The Outlaws team are Red Hood, Starfire and Arsenal. It's also the first appearance of Essence, a mysterious woman who has a past with Jason Todd. First cameo appearance of Dukra, the mentor to Jason Todd. And finally, the first appearance in human form of Crux, a man who can turn into a monster as he was genetically engineered. Look out for this second printing, guys. Like I said, I've seen it as high as 30 plus. Normally around about a £10 book, though. And then I picked up this book because this was in the recent Key Collectors Top 20. This is New Avengers issue number 1. I believe this is the 2000 and... I'm going to say either a 5 or 11 run. I think it's 11. First appearance of Black Swan, who is Yabat Uman Charu, a lone survivor of an alternate Earth. But more importantly, it's the introduction of the incursion concept where multiverses collide, and that is going to be quite possibly used in the next big Marvel event, which will be Secret Wars. So look out for that one. Of course, Clea Strange turned up at the end of Doctor Strange, and yeah, that's where they seem to be heading. Paid £1 for this one because it is a bit of a spec book, but I got it back and it was detached, so I taped it back up. Good lord. But this is Secret War, book 1 of 5. This is the commemorative edition with gold foil text, basically the second printing. The reason I picked it up, it's the first appearance of Lucia von Bardas, the Latvian successor of Doctor Doom, rumoured for the MCU, that character, believe it or not. Of course, the money book is the one where Quake appears. I think it's issue 4. Oh, I've got it anyway. Okay, then I picked up this book, but this one's a little bit water damaged, but I only paid £1 for it. Venom, issue number 1. And the reason I picked this up, this is the first appearance of Jack-O-Lantern, who's basically an unknown serial killer. And the first appearance of the third crime master, Bennett Brandt. So this book I can see going plus of £20. Not this beat up copy though. And then for £1, let's get into some cartoon book. Yeah, cartoon book. This first printing of this issue can go for absolutely crazy money. And then I saw what the second and third printings were going for. I had to pick it up from Kaboom. This is Adventure Time, issue number 1. The scarce third printing. And this is a double figure book all day long. I had to pick it up for £1. I have seen a bit of Adventure Time, I believe, and I was in shock. That's all I can say. So there we go. Look out for this book. There's money to be made for £1. And then I found a couple of DC crackers for £1 a piece. I've found so many copies of these over the years. First up, I picked up Justice League, issue number 30. We all know this one, guys. The second cameo appearance of Jessica Cruz, just in one panel. Around about a £15 to a £20 book, though. For £1, yeah. And then I picked up another copy of 31, and this is more the money book. First full appearance of Jessica Cruz, chosen by Volthoom to become the Power Ring. Around about a £30 book, that one now on a good day. Problem is though, we got a bit of, yeah, there's some kind of tape pull on that one. Still, I reckon I can get £5 to £10 for that. Somebody will want that. And then we got into some Spidey books. And when I'm talking Spidey, I mean some crackers, guys. For £1 a piece, First up, I picked Miles Morales, The Ultimate Spider-Man, issue number 1 for £1. The second ongoing title featuring Miles. Yeah, around about a 20 quid book. And then we got into some Ultimate Comics Spider-Man. First up, guys, for £1, I picked up issue number 3. And this is the 4th appearance of Miles Morales, believe it or not. And the first appearance of Judge, who is basically a friend of Miles. And you're getting anything Miles Morales related, that character, I've got a strong feeling will appear. That is the Judge, his best friend. £1 for that one. Around about a £15 to £20 book. Then I picked up next issue number 4. The origin of Miles Morales in this one, specifically the first time he operated as Spider-Man in a Halloween costume. And you got the death of Peter Parker in this one from the Ultimate Universe, and the death of the Green Goblin, again from that Ultimate Universe. Again, a £15 to £20 book. And then, this is a nice find. Issue 5 of the run. Issue 5 is the origin of Miles Morales' black and red costume. On a good day, this is £40 plus, guys. Now, upon receiving the costumes from Spider-Woman, Lee states that Gank Lee states that Miles is officially Spider-Man. It's also the death of Electro from that Ultimate Universe in this book. But like I say, that's a great find. Money to be made there. If I was selling, I'm not selling that one, but I am selling a second copy. Yeah, 40 quid books for £1 a piece. Brilliant stuff. And then I picked up issue number 11. And this is around about a £10 to £15 book, because this is sought after because of the cover art by Carrie Andrews. And then the final issue I picked up from that run for £1 was issue 26. I've had 3 or 4 of these in the past. We know the book. The first appearance of the Ultimate Taskmaster was Tony Masters. I've sold them in the past for close to 30, but now it's around about a £10 book. Of course, it wasn't the Ultimate Taskmaster that eventually turned up in the Black Widow movie, like we all thought it was going to be. And then, guys, rounding up the Spider-Man books, delighted to finally find a copy of this one, around about a £30 book on a good day. This is Spider-Man, issue number 1. Yeah, got one, guys, for £1. The first meeting of Peter Parker and Miles Morales, only briefly in this issue. This is the regular Jim Cheung cover. But you wait and see what this book does when they finally do meet in the MCU. And they will. And to go with issue 1 of Spider-Man, I picked up issue number 2, the first battle of Peter Parker versus Miles Morales in this issue. Again, I think we'll see that on screen at some point. Jim Cheung cover again. So then, what did I pick up? Well, back to that gaming store again. Delighted to pick up these 2. Well, not so much the first one, but the second one I'll show you in a sec. First up, we got Powers of X, issue number 1. Yeah, I was just biding me time, and I was not paying what prices they were at eBay for once. This is the regular cover, but we've got the first appearance of Rasputin 4, Silo Bell, Percival, Cardinal, Librarian, and North. Like I say, that's the regular RB Silva cover. Around about a £10 book on a good day, though. But then I found a better one. And we're talking House of X number 1. But not any House of X number 1. Yes, look at this one. This is House of X number 1. The Incentive Pepe Larraz Premier Variant cover. Limited to 2 per store. Easily a £20 book, guys. As you can see there, it says Premier Variant. First appearance of the Orchis team. Basically a team of human scientists united to stop the mutant threat. And they are Dr. Alia Gregor, Captain Erasmus Mendel, Agent Goodall, Omega Sentinel, and Dr. Kane. It's also the first appearance of the Krakoa residents, Fauna, Wrench, and Sonis Rex. Great find for £1. I love my incentive finds. I don't buy incentives unless I find them cheap. And that leaves us 2 books, guys. 2 crackers, in my opinion. Both I got great deals off my friend Lee in the local antique centre for 15 quid. First time I've ever found this. I'm always looking for this one. Annihilation Conquest, issue number 1 of 4. Easily a £40 book, guys. The first full appearance of Wraith, who is Zach Dell, a Kree warrior. You've got the first appearance of Dalval, Raven, also Kree. And this is expected to happen at some point on screen. I don't know whether that be the case. But look at Wraith's weapon there. Oh my days. I know Mercenary Comics alludes to that quite a lot on his channel. Great pickup for 15. And my final book, guys. If you've noticed my last few haul videos, I've been finishing with a nice Star Wars key. I've rounded up issues 23 and 24 now with Star Wars Tales issue 23. And this is the variant photo cover featuring Wedge Antilles. I paid £35 for this one, guys. I am now pretty much set with my Star Wars collection, I believe. First cameo appearance of Darth Malak, a former Jedi who turned to the dark side during the Mandalorian Wars. First cameo appearance of Darth Revan, an ancient and powerful Jedi Master turned Sith Lord. First cameo appearance of Bastila Shan, a Jedi Padawan and wife of Revan. First appearance of Farouk Lamar. And like I just said, I think Malak and Revan are certainties to appear on screen in some form down the line. So that's a wrap, guys. All done in, 22 minutes. Thanks for your support, guys. I've been slacking on the content. I'm going to change all that. There's going to be loads coming your way. Bye for now, and thanks.